Hey, Monique here, or Victoria Monique, or Bob. You can call me whatever. Maybe Bob is nice too. Or maybe not, because Bob is a guy's name. Bobette? Bobette. Um, I want to talk to you about trauma therapy. While it is really good to take your system, your body serious, when you go digging into traumas, you will keep yourself stuck in a loop. So Neville was pretty interesting about this. I don't think he ever spoke about any of that stuff. Bashar has interesting opinions about it. That I like. I'm of the Bashar, Neville, and Seth group, and I also want to say this, and this will also be a part of the book. You can call it whatever you want. I know them as samskaras, and samskaras are energy, let's call them blockages. Some say they're in your heart, some say they're throughout your body, but there is energy stuck because it hasn't had the chance to move through you, through your system, so it became a block. And when someone touches it, so you're in a state of being, something happens and you respond, not respond, you react, you get triggered and you go off, you get angry or sad or all of the above, or yeah, hair's fine. So what we mostly do, and what I've done, not anymore, is we go find, like, oh, what happened in my childhood, and then dig, and before you know it, you're just stuck in this huge hole. You have no idea how to get yourself out of this rabbit hole. I'm a bit annoyed about my hair. Is that a samskara, you think? You're stuck in this humongous hole and you're like, how the far out do I get out of here? And then you take trauma therapy here and a coach there, and you're like, ah. And the only thing you're doing is you're digging deeper. So if you benefit from it, do it. I'm not a doctor. I'm doing the school of life, and I tell you what works for me. For me, it doesn't work to dig. No. And the interesting thing is also, my system says, dude, get out of here. This is not it. And I'm very good at listening to my system. So I don't know if you've seen, maybe not, and probably not, and it doesn't matter. Like, I offer calibrations. I do calibrations with people. And calibration is nothing else than moving energy through the system. And you can say you can move samskaras through the system through calibrations. You can do it yourself. And how you do it is this. And why would you even want to work with it? And I'm getting to that. This video is a bit of a mess, but the message is good. Just stick with me. So you know the feeling that you're in a state and you fall out of the state, and you might feel frustrated, you might feel sad, you might feel angry, you might feel all of these things. You finally get back into the other state that you love to be in, the state of the wish fulfilled, or a different, like in between, whatever, different states. So not the state anymore. And somehow you find yourself there again and again and again and again. You're like, what? How? So what's happening is there's a samskara, there's an energy block that's trying to get your attention. So it's still Neville work, because I do not like to get into, like, I don't mix and match anymore, because it doesn't work for me. I dropped all the psychology stuff. I mean, it's nice to think and to think and to think more and to think more, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't feel so well because it's just like one ball of thought that is like spaghetti stuck, and you get the picture. So, yeah, no more psychology. Neville, Bashar, Seth, mostly Neville, and it's working amazing for me. So that's why I'm giving this to you. You can use some skaras though to move faster through states. So you don't use it as trauma therapy, but you use it to gauge like, it's interesting that I keep coming back to this state, and somehow it is not easy for me to move out of this state. While some states is really easy, right? You go from here to there to there. I'm going to keep doing this as long as the video is going, guys, because yeah, my hair. I love my hair. Might be a samskara there. Yeah, so if you feel like, I feel so good, nice state, something happens, boom, and you're like, what the hell, dude? I was here 10 minutes ago. Or I keep coming back here. What's going on? There's probably an energy block. So no trauma therapy. Not my mom did this, my father did this. They both did this. And then my big sister and my little brother and the neighborhood ganged up. No, doesn't, whatever. Get your energy moving. So how you do it yourself is you don't abandon yourself. You stay with it. You stay with the feeling. You cry. You purge. You get angry. Not at anyone. Just get angry. Move the energy. Move the energy. Cry if you want. Cry if you like. Whatever you do, don't push it down. Don't try to affirm it away, because that just keeps it in place. So you know this. You know it. You know it when you know it. When you're like, fucking still this stuff? What is going on? Samskara. Be with it, stay with it, breathe. That's it. It will move. I promise you it will move. No story, no trauma therapy. If you need it, do it. You don't necessarily need it, in my opinion, but I don't know what you went through. If you are like me and not intensely traumatizing things have happened in your life, or you might judge the things that I went through as intensely traumatizing, I don't judge them that way. I had some therapy in the past though. Yeah, I did. Now I'm like, fuck, could have been so much easier if anyone, but hey, it didn't go different because it didn't. And so use this to make it easier for yourself to move back into states. And cry. Don't attach a story. This always happens, and why is this my life? No story, just a feeling. Cry if you must. Not only if you must, crying is amazing. And that's what I wanted to say. So you can use modalities, but not as trauma, as reinfecting, because that's what Neville says, right? To think feelingly of the past is to reinfect yourself with it. That's actually trauma therapy, in my not so humble opinion. Again, I'm not a doctor, so do what feels good to you. If you are in the team of I really don't need that, but I do want to get rid of this stuff that keeps pulling me back into a state that I'm really over with, then this is your cue. Yeah, Neville says you keep reinfecting yourself with the past by feelingly thinking of it. Stop that shit. Just stop it and do the samskara work. Okay, I'm going to not do something about my hair. I'm going to send it some extra love and continue with my handstands. And I will see you in the next. Oh, if you want to work with me, link is in the description. If you have a question, email is in the description. Sending much love. Ciao.